I've recorded this video already, and it didn't record the fucking audio. Now I gotta try again, because this thing wants to be a piece of shit. Let me look at the scene. Let me look at the scene real quick. Do this real quick. Does that look better? Oh yeah, in 3D. We're in 3D, baby. Okay, I'm back. And I have a special video to make now because my dumbass didn't realize that the audio was not picking up and I was babbling on for 10 minutes and it wasn't recording at all. So now I gotta make the video again. And my mom is probably gonna get mad at me because it's late. If she gets mad, it's y'all's fault. Not mine, y'all's fault. But today's a special video, alright? Today is a special video, not like the others, alright? Not a goddamn studio session or a 2023 video or a music video, none of that. It's a I don't know. I really don't know. But we're going to have fun. And my main idea today I want to talk about is a show called Primal. It's an Adult Swim original show directed and made by Jenny Tartakovsky. I don't know if he's Russian. When you look, I think the first time I saw him, he looked white, but I may have not seen him, so I don't know. I think with the last name like that, you got to be Russian. There's no way. Maybe his mom's Russian or dad. Who knows? Don't worry. There's a beat for this video. And if you want to fucking just see the beat and not hear me ramble for probably like 15 minutes, just go here, go right here. This is the beat part. Should be right here. And if I didn't put it in the post, I'm sorry. Too bad. It's made by the same guys who made Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, the Samurai Jack reboot, I think. He also made the Transylvania movies, like the kids movies. And looking at this and then looking at Transylvania, you're probably thinking like, this motherfucker got range, because both are very good. Very dark. It's a very dark show. It's about a caveman and a dinosaur that go on wild adventures through basically like the Stone Age. And they just get into some real hijinks, right? They fight fucking like blood demons. Not blood demons. They're like bats, but like demons, and they're red. It was based off two characters named Spear and Fang. Spear is the caveman that we follow, and Fang is the dinosaur that he's friends with. And basically they just wander around and I guess just try and find meaning in this world of fucking just murder and sadness. Honestly, it gets really good. It isn't just a show about like killing each other and brutality and fighting. I mean, except that the fights and the brutality is very, very well done and awesome. Like you should see some of the, like, just look up Primal fight scenes and you'll be amazed. Seriously, it's all 2D animated too. Very well done. One day they're just in the jungle, the next day it's just a forest, then the next day they're in hell, and then the next day they're in freaking like, it's basically like a Lovecraftian like apocalypse world, which is just like, how the fuck did they get here? Am I right? Am I right? Fucking. I'll get in depth to some of the episodes. I think one they picked him up and they just dropped his ass like an eagle. He's fucking splattered on the ground. My second favorite episode is the Terror Rage of the Ape Men, which is the episode where basically they get taken to like a, it's basically like a tournament. Gets like a skull mask and the ability to drink like the dark elixir, which is just lean. It's a shitty joke. No, that they drink this black elixir and they just like get turned into like giant mutant like killing machines that are like stronger than any other monkey that they've seen. And our two poor main characters get thrown into the mess, and Spear, the main character, has to fight his way out, just like bashing monkeys left and right. Then he climbs up the tower thing that the king monkey's sitting on, and he like fucking throws his ass off the cliff, takes the black elixir, drinks it himself, and short story, he kills all the monkeys. Genuinely a fantastic episode. There's one episode you should watch. You should watch this show. It's this one. It is, what season is it? It's season 1, episode, I think it's episode 9. And there's 2 seasons of the show. Well, season 2 is split into 2 parts because it's a little longer. It's like a trilogy show, I think. Like the main part of the shows have ended, and now there's going to be a kind of like, probably in the like 10 years later type shit gonna happen in the next season, if there ever is a next season. It was like in season 2, I think, and they come across like slavers, like they kidnap people and turn them into slaves, and they like make them work on the place they live. They're not down with that because he met a girl and he's like, that's my wife, and she's one of the slaves, right? So they break in, let the slaves out. They get, I think her name's Mira. They break out. They're like, let's go. And basically they have to fight all these people. And there's like, they're getting shot with arrows, they're getting sliced, they're fucking fighting people, riding bears and shit. And then a red mist comes in. And I'm like, whoa, holy shit, what's going on here? So the red mist goes on, and basically like the characters are just in full kill mode, you know, like they just, whoever they see, they kill instantly. And it doesn't honestly work out. They don't look like the best people, which is a good part of the show. Is I like how they don't just make, oh, main character good guy, everyone else bad guy. They kind of gray the line a bit, because you can tell like it's not like they did it on purpose, but it's obviously like if they were more careful, they wouldn't have done the bad thing. It's just an episode you really need to see. It's incredible. Shit, better recording. I better be recording. I swear to God, if I look back at this and it's just not recording, I may be pissed. The Primal Theory, which is a episode that basically I think is like, it's obviously way in the future. It's basically, I think it's in 18th century, and it's a bunch of scientists, or not scientists, research guys meeting at a mansion and having kind of a party, like meet up, and they talk about like science theories and debate and shit like that. Fun fact, Charles Darwin's in the episode, like the Charles Darwin, not like the voice actor, he's dead, but like the one of the characters in that episode that they animated is Charles Darwin, like he's supposed to be Charles Darwin. And they're clowning on they're clowning on Charles Darwin for his primal theory, where basically they think, or at least he thinks, that if a person was pushed far enough, that they will revert to their primal instincts. So basically, like, I don't know, like, I'd rather live than you, so if you're making me do this, I'm gonna kill you. And they just go crazy type shit. If I listen to like a Sing Clown Posse song or some shit. So they're clowning on and they keep clowning on him. And then like an old ass police officer comes in, and he's like, oh, don't go out tonight. There's a convict from an asylum broke out. So lock your doors and stay inside. And then they make a real funny joke where they're like, we found him. This is the convict right here, the psychopath. And they point at Charles Darwin, and they're clowning on him again. And the dumps, he's just like, well, of course they keep babbling on and shit. And they're making science theories and stuff, like game theories. And then they hear a crash. And who's that? Oh my God, who is it? It's the convict. I mean, the giant ass. Like, he's not giant, but he's like built, and he's like a legitimately psychopath, like Satan worshipper motherfucker. Crawl up walls and on the ceiling and shit, and jump from like left side to the right, and stick to the wall and shit. It's a really good episode. If there's a second episode I'd recommend the most, it's the Primal Theory episode. It's just not. It doesn't take place at all during the series at all. It's completely different, separate from the show. And side note here, I could legitimately make like a full video and beat for that episode because I like it that much. I have some ideas for it already. I just have to do some more like brainstorming and shit. But I really do like the episode that much. So if you'd like to see that, like a separate video just about this episode, let me know, and I'll try and do my thing. You know, my little thingy thing. I'll do my thing. It's the Colossus, which is basically like the final of the show. 3 episodes, and it spans the characters like Spear, the new character, Mira, like basically his wife, but it's his wifey. in Fang, kidnapped and forced to fight in this woman's like military, basically just forced to fight other countries and shit. And it shows them breaking out and fighting her and shit. It's a great like 3-part episode thing. I'd watch it. Also, there's a really cute scene with a dad reuniting with their daughter or with his daughter. It's awesome. It's a really great episode. I'd recommend it. The sound design and the music. This show has great music. It is undeniable. Like if you listen to the soundtracks for both seasons, there's only 2 seasons by the way. Season 1 and 2. They have separate soundtracks for both seasons. And man, did these people care. Like if you listen to every song, you can really tell that they were like really wanting to put the effort into making a good song for the fights or memorable moments, interesting stuff going on. Just want to put you in like the moment, right? Like it gets you amped. Oh, it gets me amped, or makes you sad. And, like you're like, oh man, this motherfucker getting killed just got me sad. Like, oh man, really good. It's incredible. It's the first two songs on the album. The first part, the first season is Beat Down. That's like a like fucking amps you up, right? Wants to make you fight somebody or like break into a store or like hunt a giant bear or something in the forest with your bare hands and shit. It's awesome. It's a great like intense kind of song. And then Finger Puppets. The name of the song doesn't really, I feel like, pair well with the name or like the feel of the song. It's very melodic and emotional and sad. Yet kind of like fulfilling. No, that's a bad word. And emotional, yet it gives you like a kind of happy feeling, knowing like maybe there's like a better future at the end of the road. Yet right now, it's things are dim and sad. I'd recommend just listen to those 2 songs. By the way, the show is not just about like fighting and killing and brutality and oh man, kill bear, it's cool. It has a lot of very emotional and um great moments that aren't just like fighting each other. Like the show deals with a lot of heavy topics. Like the main character deals with suicide, like self-image problems. Uh, a lot of the characters in the show deal with growth and um, loss, and a couple of the characters deal with revenge and wanting to kind of feel something yet they don't have the ability to do that. It's incredible. Like they do a great job in a show about cavemen. It's cave people. All right, they're fucking Neanderthals or whatever. No, his dad's a Neanderthal. He's like a Homo sapien, but his dad, like there's a flashback scene. His dad's a Neanderthal. That's why bro was so strong, you know. It delves into a lot of heavy topics, and does it correctly, except for the ending. More than just a because I feel like if the show is just all fighting and brutality and like killing stuff and cool fight scenes, it'd be kind of hollow. But I think that's what makes the scenes feel a lot better is that these characters are more than just like angry caveman and um like vicious dinosaur. A lot of these characters have like legitimate stories and feeling and like reasons as to why they're acting the way they do. And the thing is, you even see good sides of these characters. Like you see awesome sides of Spear. You see great like Mira is a bad ass. She's a bad bitch. Like she puts in work. Oh my god, she is awesome. I'd really recommend the show. Seriously, I couldn't recommend it enough. It's on HBO Max and Adult Swim. I'd recommend it HBO Max because it's just better quality. But if you don't have HBO Max, that's fine. If you can't get on Adult Swim, just watch it illegally. I don't care. No, I do care. Actually, give these people support because they're great. I'm going to cut this part out. You're probably wondering, Madden, why the fuck are you bitching? Or not bitching. Madden, why are you talking about this show that probably not a lot of people have seen? And if you have seen it, you aren't cool guys. You're like me. We're cool. I'm talking about a show. I want to hear a beat. Like, isn't this the whole point of your channel? And I'm like, slow down, slow down. There is a beat because the reason I want to make this video was because I was looking through some of my old beats and I came across an old one that I was like, oh man, I kind of forgot about this beat. I really liked it. I really liked what I was doing with it. It sounded like shit because it was kind of old. So I've been messing with it a couple of days, and I'm really happy with what I've came up with. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make a 2-part video where it's me talking about the show that inspired me to fix this beat, and then also the beat. That's probably why this video probably looks like 15, 20 minutes long. Um, is because we're about to get to the part where there's just the beat. So without further ado, also, by the way, there's gonna be a music video. I don't know if I'm gonna make a separate, different, like, kind of visuals for the beat that I'm doing. I don't know if it'll be the same as this, but yeah, there's gonna be a video just of the beat when I post this as well. So if you just want to see that, that's cool too. Or just like both videos. I mean, be cool, be awesome, be amazing. I've been rambling for a minute now. Without further ado, I want to introduce you to Caveman. Here it is. Oh my god. Here it is. Whoa.